So in this video, we're going to look at setting up and solving a three-part linear inequality using an example from geometry. So here it says, using the triangle shown, find the height. So height's the unknown. That will guarantee an area. So we'll represent area with the letter A. An area equal to or less than 48 square inches. So if I represent area with A, we want an area that is less than or equal to, so we'll do the less than or equal to symbol, and we want it to be less than or equal to 48 square inches. And right now this is just a two-part inequality. It has two sections broken into two sections by a single inequality. So to make this into a three-part inequality, what we can do is think about whether there is a lower bound on what area can be. So what we know is that an area of a triangle can't be negative, and the area of a triangle, unless it's degenerate, cannot be zero, and a triangle has to have some area. So we can actually squeeze the area in between another bounding number. We can say the area has to also be greater than 0 for the problem to make sense. And now I do have a three-part inequality. I have 0 is less than A is less than or equal to 48. I have three sections separated using two inequality symbols. Now what I need to do is recognize that I've got to come up with something that involves height. So what I want to recognize is that to calculate the area of a triangle, I need to use the formula 1/2 base times height, but in this case I know what the base is. The base is 12 inches, so it's going to be a half of 12 times height, which is just going to simplify to a half of 12 is 6. It's going to be 6 times the height. So now what I can do is go where I see the area here and replace it with the statement that is equivalent but that uses the variable h, which is what I'm trying to find. So now I can update my three-part inequality so that in the center here I have 6 times h, which is less than or equal to 48. And now I solved the three-part inequality. I'm dividing all three sections by 6 to get h by itself. So here I have 6 divided by 6 is 1. 0 divided by 6 is 0, is less than h, is less than or equal to 48 divided by 6 is 8, because 8 times 6 is 48. And now I have solved a three-part inequality for the height that will guarantee an area equal to or less than 48 inches. And because it's a story problem, I'm going to go ahead and interpret that in a sentence. I'm going to say the height must be between 0 and 8, and we're measuring in inches, and the 8 inches is inclusive because you get to include the 8 because of the less than symbol, inclusive of the 8, for the area to be less than or equal to, and I gotta watch out because my face is probably somewhere right in there, 48 square inches. So there's the answer in a complete sentence.